Alright, well, you got equipment that goes into play, and you got more equipment that goes into play.
Once it's your turn, you gotta wait till it's your turn.
Yeah, that I got.
Play this. Yeah, sacrifice to add 3.
All he's got is a black lotus.
He just, so the equipment that he has, he can use basically as ether. So what he was able to do is he was able to drop 1 ether, and then because of the equipment he has, he was able to like basically bring out 3, 4 things.
So I want to put equipment first?
Well, no.
Oh, no, I just...
It just worked out that the equipment that he had, he was able to slam out and build up his ether pool very quickly. Like, you'll read that different spells do different things, right? So if you didn't have what he had, you'd be able to have 1 ether. But because of the spells he had, he was able to slap out on his first turn and have like 5 or 6 ether and be able to...
3. But yeah.
Was it 3?
Yeah, it was just 1 from that, 1 from that, and then 1 that I actually...
Okay, and then what is
and
it?
he's a 3. Just pay 1 and exhaust to exhaust another card in play.
3.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which
one.
would have been real helpful with your chicken.
Yeah.
I have full turn.
So I can play this.
Once you have paid the...
Oh, okay. I can't play anything.
Our relic ability
once it's your turn, you'll draw 1 card from the hand.
Yep.
So this
You'll figure out which card you want to burn as mana, and then... Yeah,
Okay.
right now you
Yeah, you can tap him down. This
Okay.
one.
You can do that every turn, by the way.
My
I just
turn.
want to make sure. Yes, it's your turn. Sorry.
So,
Reveal the top 3.
Start right six.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I want to
Just for
burn
my type of collecting? Yeah.
this?
Just a little bit for the camera, maybe. 3 cards.
That's my poker
Just so
face.
folks can- Oh, I know. Keep it flat face down.
you can use it.
That's how I play Ripbound too.
too.
Yeah, I look it up and like this.
So I'll put this man.
So, you
That's
can,
always good.
you can choose to keep it, but you have to wait with that one until you have 2. So, if it was me, I would take this, I would burn this for my ether,
Okay.
because even if you want to do this, you still have to get enough power to
Right. So I need a 1.
So at this point, this is all you can do.
Yeah. Now you know how I felt the last game. That is the same.
And then I almost screwed myself and lost by being confident.
I lost to a
Overly.
food processor last night, so.
You what?
Yes, I lost to a food processor last night.
Doing what?
I was making homemade Pop-Tarts.
Hilariously. I am also done because I don't have
Bring
enough
out the
money.
dry food.
Homemade Pop-Tarts? Wait, you made homemade Pop-Tarts?
Sounds pretty delicious.
It's the
There was
same
one in
one
my
when
car.
you discarded.
For real?
What was the filling? I gotta ask.
No. So when this
Brown
character
cinnamon
dies,
sugar.
return another target
Yeah,
character
so my-
to the discard pile.
Kidding.
So I can just
Okay,
take
wait.
some
So
of
wait,
here.
you leave me
put it
at a
on
crucial
there.
time.
All right, I got you. What you got?
I don't know how to play.
Okay, so
Because I have a character that's a
Midnight
1.
Mama's gonna attack first with 3.
Where do I put that? That has. Does that
So
have
the
to be
characters go
Whenever he-
into your battleground
whenever he
area.
attacks
It
characters
doesn't matter
under
which one you
opponent
pick. It's all
control,
one
Okay,
minute.
wait.
-1,
Time out.
-1
Next
to
question.
the end of the turn.
If I play this, can I play my
So
twos?
he's at a 1/1.
Or do they have to
Well, it
choose
depends
the
on
same
how many
thing?
resources you have.
So
You only have one right
so
now.
5 more.
Okay.
Did you already burn a card for turning it into an ether
Midnight
shard?
Mama.
In there
Not
somewhere.
this turn. She did last turn.
So now you would probably want to burn a card and put it in your ether chamber.
Okay, which one would I burn?
Well, think about which cards are too expensive that might not be that great to play right now. That could be a good one, or a card that doesn't fit your play style right now. Like if
I
there's
don't know what
something.
my playstyle is.
Let's see. That one's good to keep.
You're going again?
Huh?
You said you're going again.
Okay.
He's got one. I
Burn
got
that.
one.
Okay, your turn.
And now,
we
well,
need to
now
do the
wait,
best
wait.
of
You've got 2 ether available to spend. So you could cast 1, but then you wouldn't have another one to spend. You can cast
The
2.
relics are really good.
Would it make sense to do this?
I would get a character out.
They're winning.
Okay, so put that in the battleground?
Yeah, like
Yep, and then you're
get
gonna
a-
exhaust one of your
especially
ether
if you
shards by
have
turning it
like
sideways.
a big unit
I
out
would like
Yeah.
cancel that.
5 ether.
So
I don't know what that means.
basically, it just counters the spell in process, so your character never actually hits the board. It just goes to the discard.
Okay,
pile.
so it comes here.
Yeah.
Face up?
Yeah. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Okay, perfect.
I've got no skin in this game.
Uh,
And I don't even know what I'm doing.
But I want you to be very careful.
The Kobe Bryant.
oh, that's fun,
Well, you
but
gotta get it
useless
going.
to me at the moment.
Ain't no way.
Oh,
Ain't no way.
Kobe Bryant
I'm
card.
just going to
What's that?
put
Kobe
down
Bryant
so I
rookie
can
card
actually
in
get
here.
four.
So good.
And,
Oh,
but no, it's fine.
The midnight
That's all I'm
one.
gonna
That's what it was.
So, technically, I only have one ether.
No, so right now at the beginning of your turn, you untap that one.
Untap.
Yeah, so you just turn it back. So now you have two.
Okay.
And then you, yeah,
Okay.
there you go. And if you want to, like now that it's the beginning of your turn, you do another one of your cards in your hand down into the ether pool if you'd like.
Whenever you cast a spell, you might pay.
Put one down.
I mean, I've played games for a long time. I'll be more than willing to help you kill me if that's a good
Well, I
idea.
don't know. Do I play this one?
Let's see. Whenever you cast a spell, you you draw a card. Okay, so this is something you could play. It would go in your equipment slot like that.
But then do I have to play?
So you would have to tap two of the.
But then I can't play a spell.
But then you can't play a spell. So,
Okay, so don't play
do
that.
that
Yeah.
because you're not actually doing anything
Yep,
with
yep,
it at
yep.
the moment, which is fine.
She's been talking about a big G about this.
I'm gonna put down the relics. It's Austin sacrifice them.
For three.
One, just one. So I got two.
Okay.
Then we're gonna
Okay, so
use the
I feel like just-
imaginary.
You always have to
my
add
other
to an
one.
ether,
You
Use
don't
my Pyro
have to,
Sentinel.
but you can.
but you can because like the more of that you have, the more cards you can play in your next turn, basically.
Basically, he's
Or
got,
the- yeah,
basically
that-
he's got 3 defense. I don't know why they didn't just put it down
Okay. I get what you mean.
there.
Okay.
I feel like I can't do
They should've
anything until I have more ether, so it's like.
Yeah, and like sacrificing the cards to build it up is kind of rough. But hey, there we go. That's hilariously, I'm just going to tap 2 to play a shield, which
Gotta say your pop card
is.
It's pretty good.
Thank you.
I will put the shield in my left hand, and that's it because I only have one card, and
Come on,
it's
man.
absolutely useless. But you know what? No, I will attack. I will attack you for 4 damage.
Okay, what does that mean?
So this creature is now attacking any creatures you might have, which are none.
You do too?
So then it deals damage to you directly,
Okay.
which comes out of that dice.
Okay,
pool.
so then 4 comes out.
4 comes out.
Oh, yeah, dude. Kinda
What
brutal.
is that we want?
I forgot I had him sitting
I
here.
wish it would be like for every like
Whatever, I'm trying to learn too,
one
but-
or something.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Okay.
You're done?
Well, yes, I think you created a new one.
Well, you used the name from Roblox. I'm like, buddy, you need
Yeah, I want
I've
666
got nothing in my hand
right
but
now.
one.
No, but you have 3, so that's something.
Yeah.
Change it.
Everything in my hand is either 2 or 4.
Figure it out.
Add one ether.
Alright, so I'll use 2.
For
Brandon.
that's-
Knight Commander. When this character
you.
when this character attacks,
Well, you
the
sure you
target
want
character and
that?
opponent
This is
controls
obvious.
gets -1/-1.
I'm good, man.
Okay, so that's a relic. That's kind of what you were trying to play before. So you play it here, but then I think you can have up to 3. So if you had 3 out, you could tap that
No,
for
dude,
3
dude.
ether.
Hey,
Since
you've
it's
been
just
touching it
1,
too much
you
now.
can still
We're
tap
gonna
it.
have a-
So like I
when
can
he
just kind of
attacks,
play through things
whatever
and only
character
3
he's,
ethers?
I can choose
No, no,
whatever.
so,
minus one,
so
minus
if you
one.
put that down, I mean, you have to tap all that, but like in the future, you can tap
I'm not
this
talking about
and
that.
then add up this slot, and this slot to give you more ether.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that in.
Yeah.
And then I'm done.
It's a,
The turtle dude.
yes. Well, if you had something that was value 1, you could actually tap that for 1 because it's its own super card. Yeah.
Okay, done because I'm driving to Michigan.
That sucks.
I was supposed to go see the specialist last week, and then because of the they couldn't. I tried to get it on Thursday, and they were like, "Oh no, we can't get you till Monday." I'm like, "Okay, well, put me on the call if you can get it like within 32 hours."
Oh,
But I
that would
couldn't
be
figure it
very
out because Katie wanted to sing. Or Katie was singing.
So I'm going
So
to
they didn't.
exhaust
they were
1, bring out
able to
Howard
change it, but
Hyena.
they let me know on
When this
Thursday.
character comes into play,
I'm
characters
attacking
you
you
control get a
before.
plus
And then Uncle
1.
Frank called me on Sunday.
Plus 0 attack. So they just get a plus 1 attack. And then Knight Commander will come over and attack. He's going to bring your turtle down to 1/1, which is essentially a 1/2 with his ability. And he's coming over with 3 damage.
Wait, so these are untapped.
Yep.
Okay.
So So you can either take it or block.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then he's still at long 2.
This dual battleground thing is actually kind of nice for like coming into play where they have summoning sickness versus actual like.
Okay, I think I'm done.
And then I noticed it like takes till like game 2
Okay,
or 3
do you have
before you start
anything
to want
that
adventure
has like 2 or 3
locations.
casting cost?
Oh, we were using them on the
Did you?
Yeah.
And are they? Okay, that's a spell, but this thing, right?
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to do anything else. You might as well play that, and
So
then this is
locations
worth
seem to be
2 every
like-
time you tap it because
Kinda
you
like
play that
late
there.
game.
Okay.
The
So
relics are
perfect.
really
Now
useful
I'm done.
early.
Yeah, you're
Right?
stacking
Yeah,
them.
So now you're
You know
stacking
when
up
you
that
might
you
wanna
can,
use
so-
them.
Like, that's like all that's right here.
And then when you got a ton of mana backed up,
Bring this guy.
start doing some crazy shit with it. That was kind of inspired by like Tinker and you know the top 3s. It's like that's just such a
Play Hymn of Shadows, look at the top of your cards of your deck, put one into your hand, one on the top of your deck, one in your discard.
Okay.
Sure. I don't have.
it was just such a repetitive mechanic. It's like, well, why
now,
don't we
now I'm
give
going to attack with both of
a
these
specific
guys.
card
Okay.
that's
Now,
That
if you
kills my knight.
if you want to, you can block and you choose which one to block. I know that doesn't matter in this
That's
instance because that's
rotation,
1/1 and he's not going to
like,
kill
schedule all
either.
of
But it
those
would if he
tinkers
couldn't do that much damage. But then yes, then he dies.
And then I will.
And then so you would want to block the big
Just
guy
exhaust
because
that
that
too.
just stops
Okay.
all of his damage. So
And
that you would
then
take
trigger on
3
the
from
player
this
to
guy.
back for a
Take
round.
3.
3.
Okay.
Exhaust that would.
Okay.
Wait, look at this, look at this. Yum, 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 yum. Now focus.
So then if I turn this,
Yes.
it becomes
2.
2. So then I have 5.
You got 5 total if you want to tap it all out. Yeah.
Okay. It's 4, but I don't have anything for 1. So then I would be done.
Chicken stars.
Right. And you don't have to tap it all out. So yeah, you paid your 4. You got him out. He's evil. That's why I'm using him out there.
And not in McDonald's.
Yeah, I opened this up today. Maybe.
That's an insanely useful card, but not right now. So how much? 4, 5, 6.
Tap
Yeah.
set for ether.
Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing that I would do. Is I'm going to attack with bowl.
He's at 2.
So
2.
in
Yeah.
in this situation, you actually would want to block him because he'll die and your dude will live, and then take that 4 points
Or
of
is he at 2
damage.
because of the damage would be
Yeah, his defense would be 3.
Yeah.
But like I was sitting there just trying to get that 4 points through, so that's all that mattered to me.
Fuck this line.
Yeah.
He's talking shit about my turkey. Fuck this line.
Okay, so now it's my turn. Okay. I don't understand the locations.
Hold on. I need a big card. Look at this.
Yeah, you don't have to keep doing it every turn if you're
I don't,
good.
but I don't like the cards. Like they're not useful in this scenario, and I have exactly what I want in my hand.
That
And
makes it
so-
2, 4, 6.
When can you play out of your ether?
Yes.
So that's one thing that Travis and I have been working on is getting you more cards to have ether access. Because right now we only have like 2 cards and probably don't have it.
Every character.
There's one like Wizard's Orb Knowledge, I think. Orb of Knowledge. What's up?
Gotcha. Okay.
No, I would still do what you did.
No, my turn's done. Can I turn it back?
Yeah, at your next
Yeah,
turn.
support
Oh,
for
I'm
ether
sorry.
access
Yeah,
is pretty low.
so just to
we
keep
got all kinds of cool
track,
stuff
like in
coming.
this
Even
game,
for
it's called
ether,
like the
yeah,
dawn cycle. To start your turn,
We
you
get
flip
cards that can
everything
come
back
in
into normal
as, like,
play.
evil ether,
And if
dark
you wanted
ether.
to, you could attack. He
So we
doesn't have summoning
figured
sickness anymore. so
maybe
you
that's a
could attack him,
mechanic
I
on the
can't
bottom of
block,
like
and
a
I would take
creature
4
or
damage.
at the bottom of
Yeah.
a
That's up to you.
spell, where instead of
Attack.
using this
So
card
then
for
you
its
do
power,
exhaust him.
flip
Oh,
it
okay.
over
He
onto
can't
your-
defend
dies?
on. No, he
No,
can't.
no.
As
He's
a
there. He
creature,
just can't defend on the
but
next
when
turn.
you tap
It's called
into 2,
exhaust.
maybe
Yeah,
deals
so if
damage
he
to
were like his next turn,
now it's
right,
involved
he'll
dark
unflip,
ether. It's more
and if
powerful,
he decided
it's
to attack,
accessible.
you could not
You
use
don't get it
him.
all the time.
He's exhausted. He can't
What do
block.
you do?
He
You take
can't do
more
anything
damage,
until
yeah.
your next
I can
turn.
go
When
home.
you-
What do you like?
That dude can completely stop me in my tracks.
Did you gain life?
Except for
Yeah,
this
I'm
guy,
gonna gain life.
because he's
I'm gonna
that's
banish
too-
my
Yeah,
discard
except
pile.
because he's a prick.
Yeah.
And he can't
That's
be
gonna
blocked
be
by
21.
anybody with 3 or
So we got
more
those cards
So
coming out,
anybody
ether
that
cards coming out,
he uses,
dark ether shirts coming out.
the card is set that he's going to
as
kill
a card
anybody that
mechanic where
fucking
you
blocks
just
him.
instead of using the card, you flip that over.
Which is why I said
keep it
fuck that
face up.
line.
So the opponent obviously needs to know.
Tap my one. Like,
We've got more cards for access to your Ether Zone.
oh.
We're exploring the full spectrum of
Okay.
what locations can be. Because right now I made it just me.
Yeah.
But like
Um,
maybe it boosts a tribe.
Yeah.
Knights, all knights get 2/2 or something like that. Or obviously you built for knights, but it might give him a bonus if he has knights. Like
Right.
that kind of global mechanic we're looking at, and we're doing
you
some
got
really cool
6 hit
stuff.
points left. Cool.
We just see so much more
I got
potential,
that.
right? Between
Cool. I
the
don't have
inventory
anything
system
else, so I'm
itself,
gonna
how that
attack.
can play back and
Okay, so
forth.
what
There's
does
so
that
many
do?
combinations.
So he's a
You've
weird
got a
one
pretty good
because
roadmap
if
of
your
options.
characters
What's up,
have
bud?
over 3 damage, the first number, they can't block
It's
him.
so interesting
So
to
you can't
see
block
the
him,
way
you just take
that
4 damage.
it
So
plays
then
when,
off 4.
outside of playtesting, you know, like
So then you're down to 2.
Well, what's nice is
there's
that
so many. Well, we were just talking about Dark Ether. So your Ether shards can come in face up.
And then you play your turn.
But it would be like on the bottom of a creature. Like instead of casting this creature, turn it into an Ether shard.
Because I
Keep
need
it
to
face
play
up.
my
To play it.
You tap that for 2.
That on that.
It gives you 2 Ether.
Okay, so this is all untapped. But I'm
deals
gonna
with
tap
damage.
it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not?
Just go nuts. Right? Amazing.
Am I attacking then?
Yes, you're attacking. And you can attack with everyone but him because he comes in
only thing I played.
unable to
Oh,
attack.
gotcha. You get 2 lights on.
Right?
Like that, right?
Yep.
That was at 19.
And then I sit here and go,
I
hey, you know
gained
what,
2 lives
that's
and I'm
really
at
cool.
21.
I'm going to tap 3 and play a fast effect spell that makes all the battle damage that happens
I'm gonna prevent
dealt
the first
to you.
damage, then
Good stuff.
This is
And then we get a friendly game and we call it a day.
Muscle top.
what happens?
I mean, not the age matters, but like, they're not going to get a good idea whether they're huge.
It's like, at least I told you.
Okay.
So then we're just
Exhaust.
and then I'll attack for 2/3.
And that just does the same thing, right?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Well, no, because
Oh, it was fun.
well, he's
I
at
don't
3.
understand little pieces.
And you
You're
had
attacking
never
her,
played
too.
Magic before?
She's not
So
better
then
than
he
me.
does.
No,
played
she
That's
got
awesome that you were able to pick it up so quick.
super quick.
Okay.
He's got
Really cool.
2 attacks.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay.
All right. Well, that's all the time I have for you today.
Hey man, thank you so much for coming out. So hey, just let me know, like, what were you like unimpressed with? Give me the raw truth, hurt my feelings kind of stuff, because that's where we can go and use that intel. Or if you loved it, dude, like what really stood out?
So you're at 2/2.
Okay.
What's up?
90% of it is
So
really great.
2/3.
Yeah, what's broken about this? Please give me
So 1
that
life
juicy
left.
detail.
Plus the 1 per round damage. So now you're at 2/2.
And when I work
Yeah,
with
that's
cut, here,
super
check
big,
this out. So I do user testing.
We don't.
Yeah.
I interview people who
Oh, you
use
never
apps on the enterprise space, the public space, and I'm like, hurt my feelings. You're not hurting my feelings, you know. So
Yeah,
I got
no.
a team over there I'm going to talk to. So
That's fair.
yeah, that kind of stuff.
That's a lot to keep track of. We don't.
Yeah.
The limited equipment space lends itself to like not getting super overpowered, but I wasn't really getting much out there anyways. But it wasn't a.
Did it feel too
constructed deck.
limiting?
No. I was saying I think it's great because
Oh,
then you're
good.
squaring off against somebody on. I have Magic decks that are focused on having a lot of equipment to
I'm
play.
looking at the playmat right now.
Yeah, no, that's
I
fine.
hate being on camera, dude.
So I've played games where I have a lot of equipment in play, doing a lot of different things, and since it's so flexible in those formats, and even here, like having too much out will destroy your opponent. So limiting that was actually probably a pretty solid option. The familiar I didn't even get to play with.
Yeah, so
this is
yeah.
a weird situation where
That's why I want it to be flexible. Like if you're just buying the starter deck and you're not really equipped with all like the different ones, or if you hadn't made your own, because that's what we were inviting the community. Sorry, I'm going to do a little bit for my audience.
That's fine.
We're doing a little bit for the community where everybody gets to make their own character. If it's a mom or dad, or if it's Nathan here, he's a little apprehensive. I got to get him still. Well, what'd you make? Which one did you make? Did you make one? What's your? Do you remember which one it is? See,
Yeah, I know mine.
he's not. Well, yeah. What's yours? Drogon Scourge of Skies,
yep.
dude, and he's fucking badass. I'm getting off topic.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just trying to keep it in my head. So the familiar is weird because I didn't get to play with one, and would I play it to my battleground or would I play it to the familiar because it is a creature? It seems like
Well,
play
so
out
the
there.
familiar is equivalent to the banished zone. It's out of play, out of
It's out of
target.
play.
You can't touch it, but at least it's accessible.
Yeah. So
it's just like command.
So that then begs the question, like, why am I playing that out of my deck instead of just actually playing it as a commander to be?
Well,
part
because
of
you
the
might
same-
not draw it if it's in your deck.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, so it's always available.
that's
That's
why
what
it's a
gets your
weird-
identity into play faster.
Gotcha.
Doesn't guarantee you're ever going to play it, and when it dies, it obviously you can choose to let it go to, but you can also put it back and then pay the revival cost. The increments from there are the same way. We modeled what works, you know. So that takes a lot from Commander.
See, the ether, being able to use any card as ether is really cool, but then drawing one card a turn feels limiting. But then it's not really because you'd be doing the same thing in any other system. So
Well, we did
I
think about
guess-
increasing it to like 2 card draws per turn,
which also seems a lot because you're doubling
and
down.
then
on
you're
a lot
doubling
of
down on
stuff,
the
yeah.
resource draw. So it's like, I don't know.
It's almost like.
Do you have any thoughts where it could take a little further?
I guess the only way you could modify that would be like if you play an ether out of your hands, then you do get a 2-card draw that turn. Otherwise, if
Well,
you,
you could
don't
al-
play one,
you
only
could
get a
always make it a
1-card
2-card draw, right? But one of them has to go to the ether.
Yeah, but then you're gonna stack this so fast.
Yeah.
Like it really does come down to like I draw one, I decide, oh, I'm going to play an ether this turn, or even
Yeah.
play the ether before you draw stuff. Like if you have cards in your hand, you can slap one down and then you get 2. But if you don't slap one down, you only get 1. Like there's tweak. If you keep it the way it is, it's fine too. It was just a little weird. But then playing out of the ether chamber, like. I feel like I get the cards being in here, but it would be really cool if there was just a mechanic for it. So it's like maybe I have to pay more ether in order to pull it out of here.
Maybe you pay 1 to just unlock the ability to look at it for a little bit.
Or, yeah, something. So because I would do that. I have a card in here that I didn't need. It was like 7 ether cost. I'm never gonna get there. But now I have like 8 or 9 ether I can pull from. Oh, guess what?
I mean,
can play
are
7
we
plus
brave
1.
enough to say that maybe you can just automatically, whenever you want, access your ether zone
Yeah,
and
I would say-
recast and cast any of those that you want to?
Yeah,
Right.
What if
like-
that's just an
You
open
lose,
rule?
you lose an ether for taking it out, obviously, but
Or
you
maybe no
Yeah, 'cause
tax
you're
at
also
all. I
losing-
mean,
yeah.
it
Yeah.
is your card. You own it. You've wanted to play the damn thing.
I was gonna say like
Maybe there's no penalty at all.
yeah, maybe that's.
I mean,
You just have access to
it
it.
is kind of like sacking a,
Like
a rune,
because
right?
the penalty,
you are
the penalty
kinda
is about it.
wasting-
You're taking one less.
Yeah,
you have
you
one
have
less
to
mana to cast.
literally
Yeah, don't you
sacrifice
feel a
it.
little bit better about fucking putting it there now? Because you
Oh,
know
absolutely.
you're stacking it. You know you're stacking it for later. You're
Yeah,
doing something
and,
like...
and you can have something cool down there, but like, and to be fair, like maybe like the instants, like the reactions don't work from there. Like they
Yeah.
only have to be, it has to be played as a spell, not as a reaction, so that you're not like.
Yeah, you're not instant in things that are instant level.
Yeah, this is something that you're kind of like pulling back.
You can
into.
only access your ether chamber on your turn. Boom. That's
done.
it.
Yeah.
It's not a counter spell zone because that would fuck things up, dude. If
Yeah,
we
yeah.
stuck a lot of counter spells there,
Yeah, everybody's stacking their counter.
That's
spells.
triggering
Like-
things
Yeah.
that just go crazy.
Like this can only be on your turn and not during
on
combat.
your turn.
Perfect.
Should we make a general rule of thumb to not really target people's ether? Leave that the fuck alone. That's my little safe zone. You don't touch.
Yeah.
It's almost like a
You
banish,
can
but
even
it's
make
an
that as part
active
of the
zone.
beginning phase, right? So like right after you draw, you have to make that decision to pull out of there. Right
Sure.
then and there.
Okay, well,
Otherwise,
well,
you can't go back into
because
it.
it's something
Wait,
that
so
you're
you
pulling
would
into
draw
your
to your hand. Your
Yeah.
hand is the only castable zone.
Right.
This is pullable to your hand.
Yeah, so you can take it back out into your hand.
your
Okay,
beginning phase
well,
only.
this is important because I was thinking of framing it. You know, you can cast cards from your ether chamber as if they were in your hand, but
No.
we can more globally say now, pull one into your hand.
Pull one into your hand as part of that initial.
You do what you
setup.
want. You don't have to
Untapping.
do it this turn. You can choose not to.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you might want to get it this turn.
And that both
Like-
gives you the ability to use it as a reaction later on in the turn, and like keeps that flow.
Yep.
Yeah. So you. Oh,
It's only a
that's
it's only a
brilliant
beginning
call.
phase thing.
Dude,
right?
I
You have to
feel
make the decision to do it.
good about that.
Yeah.
Beginning phase only. It locks you. You have to make the decision to do it now.
Yeah, you're reducing your mana
Yep.
cost. You can't tap it at that point
Right.
and then pull it because that's another thing people would do is like you tap it for one.
Yeah,
and
just
then
go,
put
"Oh, I
in your
want
hand."
it.
No,
Yeah.
no, you have to sacrifice.
Yeah, it's a beginning phase thing only. So you have to make the decision to pull one of your cards and be like, okay.
That would make that flow so much
Taking this.
better. I like that.
Can you look at them all?
Yeah, you can look at them
Oh
all.
yeah, whole thing.
You just be like,
You know
okay.
what's down there.
Yeah.
You know what's down there.
You
If
know
you're a
what's
player,
down there.
you know what's
Yeah,
down
you know what's
there.
down
Don't
there.
just like,
You're
oh,
gonna be
wait a
like-
minute. What was that one card? No, you're like, this is stuck here with intention.
Okay, I'm taking this one.
But it's a
I'm gonna
beautiful
draw.
And that's
your
the
beginning phase.
competitive player psychology, right? Takes you
Yeah.
into that zone.
I love the idea because it's like,
More-
oh,
But we had to be careful, dude, because novelty, complexity, lots of triggers going on, like the newer games we see. They're cool at first, but there's a study that shows an arc of adoption, and it crashes the more cognitively complex something becomes.
Yes.
So the more interesting things that have flavorfully taken things outward, the harder the mind has to work. And at scale, it affects populations with precision.
I think
So
that
the players
simplifies the whole
keep
thing.
it simple.
though. Yeah.
That's the narrative. You just got to keep it simple. And
Yeah, because if you lock things behind like phases, it keeps it simple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
that-
Like that's a beginning phase only thing.
Yeah.
They can't get complex with it, right? They got to take it out of there right in the beginning
That's
of their
the
turn.
First thing you're doing when
Yep.
you're untapping your ether chamber, you can pull a card out, a
Yep.
singular card out,
Yep.
and that's it.
Yeah, you can and you can make it at one per turn.
and you're not drawing.
You,
Yeah, you still
oh yeah,
draw.
you still get your draw. You're just pulling one of these out.
You only get one.
yeah.
You can't just
one.
like, you know.
Yeah, you can't pull your whole ether chamber into your hand. Or
Yeah,
something
and go
like
down
that.
to
It's
zero.
Good. No, I'm
When-
just
when you
I'm setting
untap-
good boundaries for
Yeah.
this rule so that we understand that
Oh, yeah.
this is perfect.
So like when you untap, you have the option of taking one into your hand. End of story.
I feel
Yep.
with because
You've already
Trade.
drawn it.
Yeah, you've drawn it.
I'm about to say, it's not strategy.
and now
It's
you're
a
burning
credit.
part
It's a
of your.
credit to you. You don't
draw
have
from
a debit
ether
to it.
or draw from the deck at the beginning of your turn. That makes
Wait.
It makes it.
But you've
10 times
already
more.
drawn
No,
the
no.
card in your ether. That's the
You
problem.
so wait. I draw a card per turn, and then I can go. I can draw another one from the ether zone. I think that's the confusion.
Right.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you've already drawn these cards, so just drawing from here would be a little limiting. But what we're saying is, like, you sacrifice a mana because you're losing one
That's
out of
already
your
the
pool,
penalty.
Right.
and you have the ability to pull it into your hand, and then you would start your draw phase.
Okay.
Like, so you would be untap, and potentially, if you choose to pull from the ether chamber, then draw phase, then do your
Okay.
thing. Yeah.